Laude, former Chief. Smith kicks. Little chase for Esterhazen, and this is Murley, and that should be goodbye. Great chase from Hodge. He wasn't far away. The battle of the speedsters, won by Caden Murley. 10 Premiership tries this season. None have been greeted with more noise than this one.
He knows that's an assist for Marcus Smith. Steve Borthwick, are you watching?
He's been trapped in by white players. The ball is available.
Asking the question. And then the charge through, and CO not far away.
It's a turnover.
Play on.
And Laude's kick. And the Hodge with space to move into, and arch creator of space, Josh Hodge. And then it's a Quins penalty. And the defensive job complete.
It's wide.
Harvey Skinner, who's a tall fly half, head-to-head with James Chisholm. Well, it's a third yellow card of the season.
I don't see him as being active
for Harvey Skinner.
So it's an entry point at yellow with no mitigation.
But it isn't a red, Hughes. Kerr. Esterhazen. Oh, that's nice. And this is Bassett. Huge hole. Big try. Oh, no. Well, did he get it down? We will have to have another look at that. Bassett's celebrations suggest he has no concerns.
Trying good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Makes amends for the yellow card by getting on the score sheet.
Stefan Levis, the captain, stretching highest. David Jenkins, a spectator for the time being. Kerr goes on his own. He's got a long way to go, and he hooks it back in brilliantly. Try scored. How long's he been on the pitch? Oh, he's only been a Twickenham player for about 5 seconds, and he may well have scored the try.
Let's have another look at this. Does he stay in the field of play? There, nothing wrong with a handoff on Woodburn. That's absolutely fine. What a lovely piece of skill that is.
And that's Sam Riley's first Premiership try.
Just see it there. 4 entries, 19 points is remarkable.
Smith. Marchant. And David. And Bassett. Back to Smith. Oh, this is glorious. And this is Marchant. And this is Harlequins at their multicoloured best. Twickenham bringing the absolute best out of this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 tries. And we played a little more than half an hour. Simmons brings it down.
Still moving.
Marcus Street at the back of that maul in his red boots. Vermeulen in the middle of it, still going on. Driving to the line, and this has to be a try. And for the first time this evening through Jack Inard, Exeter on the board. My goodness, they needed that, and they've got it nice and early in this second half.
We know that Exeter are a team that will just go through the phases, but having absorbed that pressure in the opening 10 minutes of this second half, Quins have now had that little bit of possession themselves, and that's when they can dictate the tempo of this game.
Luke Northmore's on. Here he is, immediately warming his hands. Smith, David, bit of pace about this again, and Marchant's on the wing. Joe Marchant, recently installed as the winger, found by David. Danny Kerr, and again Northmore.
Advantage.
What a take.
Kerr, chip through, chased by Murley, chased by Marchant. Maybe that's it.
Just right. Wonderful piece of skill, not just from Kerr, from several Harlequins players. That was a real team try.
It's a brilliant team try. If you kick in the 22, you have to score. Danny Kerr is one of the best assisters I think we've seen in the Premiership. He knows it. Gorgeous little nod, little wink there.
Quins going for another try now.
Line out taken by Levis. Sam Riley tucking himself back in.
Just that in control. Just needs to make sure he keeps the ball available there.
And Levis over the line, scores. not so long ago counting balls, now scoring with one of them. And that is it. Absolutely and utterly the end of the conversation. Half a dozen tries in their big game for Harlequins. The 6th scored by the skipper. Well, it was all very spectacular pre-match. And Marcus Smith leads Quinn celebrations post-match. In between, very, very impressive from the Londoners. Their biggest ever win against Exeter, their biggest win for a couple of years in the Premiership. It's a grisly old evening for the Chiefs, but they will still feel they are still very much in the playoff chase. But this, a huge win for Quins. They've ended their long, depressing losing streak with a win that puts them slap bang in the middle of the picture again as well.